We live. Today gonna be a good day. Today gonna be a good day. Today gonna be a good day. Money bag. Today gonna be a good day. Well, it's been a good year, that's what I should say. No barking from the dogs and no drama. No Facebook subs from my baby mama. You know it's only fun when the sun out. Drop the top on the whips, they be showing out. Yeah, I'm off a little here.
What's happening, world? It's your boy Coach Doom, aka Doom Lombardi. We're on another episode of Behind the Lights, man. I just got out the barbershop, chopping it up with my boy D-Ran, one of the fashion guys out here in Las Vegas, man. We got another episode. We gonna tune in. Get it.
We having dreams like MLK, but ain't no hope on MLK. Just a teeny body, a cold sweat, so we're feeding off wet. Cut her off like a silhouette. You know I get that pussy wet. Stand alone in high fashion, my faith gon' give me all the passion. We having dreams like MLK, but ain't no hope on MLK. Just a teeny body, a cold sweat,
So Ran, man, let's just talk about how you got into this fashion shit, bro. Like how you started making clothes and what made you do it.
I got into fashion really because I didn't see what I wanted to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like I see people making their clothes and some stuff is cool, but I didn't see what I wanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just took the initiative and made what I wanted. And everything you see me make or put out, you know, I wear it first. You know what I'm saying? So I wear it, I'll post it, and people want it. So like that's usually how the process goes. I don't really design for, oh, I hope they gonna like this. It's like, no, I love this. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what's coming out.
So describe 1992. I mean, for some people it might be self-explanatory, but describe how did you get the name 1992?
Oh, I'm weird into like, you know, Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? I like that type of stuff. But so it was cool to use the XCII, which is, you know, just 92 in Roman numerals.
Right.
And I was born in 92, so it was, you know, representation of myself as well as, you know, what I want to embody in the fashion. So like a lot of this stuff is like it's made to look vintage, like new vintage.
New vintage.
That's my way of always describing it. So like, you know, it looked like it could have been in the 90s, but it's brand new. You know,
type of deal.
So that's how I came up with it.
Explain to me just your idea thinking process. So I see you drop a lot of. So I see you drop. I'm gonna say a lot, but I see you drop a lot of things that are very detailed, right? I seem like you're a very detailed person.
Very so.
Right.
Very much.
Explain the process to me of what goes in your mind when you start making a shirt or you start making some type of clothing.
Realistically, it goes off of like, you know, some kind of inspiration, and depending on what it is, I have plenty of manufacturers to see, like, you know, if they have the product, and I can go from there, or if it's something I want to like do completely off the box. It's like, you know, it's different way. It depends on what it is. But like, let's say like a t-shirt. If I have an idea for a shirt, I have like my base of which ones I'm gonna use normally. Sometimes I switch it up per drop. If I want it to look super vintage, I'll go with, you know, this shirt, or if I want it to be like more athletic wear, I'll go with this shirt. So it depends on that. But from there, it's just, you know, then, you know, cooking everything up as far as the graphics, because I do my own graphics.
See, that's dope. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Every single thing that you see goes through me, and like I do, or I'm the only thing I don't do is probably push the button. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as like getting it printed or whatever. But every last detail, it's all me. I'll change the drawstrings, you know, placement on shirts and things like that. But yeah, it's all me. So yeah, it really just comes from an idea, and I turn it into fruition in a couple days, because it's my office is my phone. Like everything is done on my phone. I don't have a laptop.
Oh,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
That same shit, same here, bro. Same with whatever I'm doing, like same shit.
Yeah, so it's just, you know, anywhere I want, I can just boom, 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 and mock something up, and then continue it later or whatever. And I'll take it from there to emailing it and then get it printed. Like I don't need it. I don't need anything.
Right.
I'm
for real.
Self-sufficient.
That shit dope. And I like that. And you cutting the middleman out.
Very
you know what I'm saying? Cutting the middleman out, and everything is you. I'm gonna get right into it, man. I've been seeing it on Instagram. I'm a follower. Overseas, man. Overseas. Just explain that collab or whatever's going. Explain it all to me. Explain it all to me, man.
Absolutely, no, absolutely. So my brand is 92 XCII,
Right.
but I'm now the head designer for OverseasFits, the brand.
Okay.
So it's a completely different entity, and you know what I'm saying. I'm doing the same thing with my stuff, but now with them, I'm taking care of like all videos. I edit the videos and make all the videos and everything like that. All the merch, all the graphics, everything, you know, goes through me, and I pretty much create. So
That shit,
yeah, as far as the head designing, it's like anything that come out with clothing wise, it's gonna be me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what.
How did you even get into that? Like, did they see you working or?
Yeah, no, actually it was a shirt I had, the ones that I'd put my logo on in the middle, and then I'd have a picture of somebody at the bottom.
My bad to cut you off. My bad to cut you off. Real shit, bro. And I don't know if you know, like, I didn't know if you tried to put that as your mind, but that's like your signature shirt.
Absolutely.
To me, you feel me? And I say that because you made it to where no matter what, you could rock that shirt, no matter who the fuck you are, because now I could put whatever you like on that shirt.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the dope part to me. So go ahead and get that. I just let you know. I had to let you know,
No,
bro.
absolutely. And that was the basis on that shirt is I wanted to be custom because people like to buy stuff that's, you know, unique to them.
Facts.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you that ability to put whoever you want on there and you rock it, but I'm still, you know, my logo is still the staple. So, but yeah, he saw, the CEO of that saw what I was doing with those, and he ordered a couple, and then he had just been watching how I was working, and, you know what I'm saying, and then it just turned into him offering me the position, and, you know, we talked about it, and it made it happen like 2 weeks later.
That's dope. One thing I want to ask you, just me, because I do clothes here and there. I'm not as big as you. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to promote my brand when it comes to Get Busy Athletics and Get Busy.
Which is amazing, by the way. Everything you do with that, like as far as the philanthropy and all that, like I love that. Like that's one of the things I respect the most, and one of the brands I respect the most in the city. Like,
appreciate
everything
that,
you put your name on. It's just always giving back and always, you know, going forward.
Yeah, no, and that's my main thing with that. So, but with that, right? Do you care about getting love in your city, being in Las Vegas?
I do.
You do?
I do care about getting love. It's not the end all be all to me.
Okay.
So if it's like I don't get love from this, I'm born and raised here, so I know how it works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get love from everybody here, and that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So you take the majority of what you got and keep it pushing. But yeah, I care about the city, but I'm more about as many people as possible seeing it.
Right. Okay. And I asked that because just me doing with my brand, I get more love from people that's out of state that I know more so in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to ask that because, and I know you probably don't care, but I have posted it on IG. They having some type of awards, and they were talking about black-owned businesses. I think one of the categories was black-owned businesses. I don't want to say one was fashion per se, right? But I think it was black-owned business, right? And they nominated a lot of people, and I'm not going to shit on their parade, but I felt like they were trying to find people that was working for 2020, right? Exclude me. Fuck me. I don't care about me. But I was more disappointed on how they didn't have people like you, 1992, how they didn't have labeled on there, how they didn't have a bunch of black-owned businesses. And I think I tagged y'all in it, if I'm not mistaken. I think I put it in there.
So.
Yeah, like, why the fuck, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was just my take on it, bro. Because I feel like when it comes to the city, I feel like a lot of times we play favoritism to some of the shit that's going on. And
Very much so.
yeah, and don't get me wrong, like I like those people doing their thing, right? But because I feel like they have a name that some of their quality might get overlooked.
Right.
Right? Me and you, when it comes to this fashion shit, right?
Yeah.
Right? We look for quality.
For sure.
Right? So I just want to know your take on that part because I feel like motherfuckers don't really know 1992.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for coming into 2021, what's your goal onto like reaching more fans?
Well, my goal for 92 is to make it a staple still in the city, but my main goal right now is OverseasFits, because I think that'll take me farther and will open people's eyes to 92.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So strategically, still using myself, but going with the bigger entity in OverseasFit. So that's how. That's my plan. Is making them the forefront, but still, you know, I'm still paying attention. It's still me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
92 is still my baby. So you know, I'm gonna just keep that on like the essential side, hoodies and tees and stuff like that. A little lighter, more for like your everyday wear. But OverseasFits is getting the, you know, the crazy graphics and this and that. But
where's Overseas? Is it a company in Las Vegas?
no, they're actually it's crazy. They're based out of Jersey.
Okay.
But the CEO's in Iran because he's still hooping.
Fuck. Okay.
Then one of the brand managers is in Poland, and another one's in Germany. And then
okay.
we got one more, like the head marketer, I believe she's in LA. So it's like, it's all over the place.
Okay. But like how you said though, using overseas, because literally you guys are overseas.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Oh, you just name all these places, and these are different countries. This is not different states we talking about.
Right.
So by you using them, like how you said, you're able to disperse not only this showing your designs, but also leading into the 1992.
Absolutely.
So I think that's excellent marketing. I think that's perfect, bro. I really think that's tight. So let's talk about the merch, man. Let's talk about what we got going on right here. Is this the next drop from overseas right here?
Yeah, this some of it. It's not all of it.
Okay.
But a decent amount of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drop. We're gonna keep trying to drop as much as possible. Can't let y'all in on too much. Not y'all, but anybody. We want to keep our, you know, cards close to the chest. But like this here, the passport tee, the front, you know what I'm saying, the three globes, you know, make it look like, you know, because we're going overseas.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So passport on the front, and then you know, there's different stamps on the back. And our main thing is the stamp I created. If you can make it overseas, you can make it anywhere. And that's one of the biggest things, especially for hoopers that know how it is overseas.
Exactly, like bro. Exactly.
It's no games. And I know you playing rugby in Canada,
bro.
Right? It's like it's not a game.
That shit not a game. No, it's cool in the U.S., but anywhere else you go, bro, that shit is serious.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying. So
absolutely.
I fuck with that. I see the is this 3M? See the 3M lacing in these, man. Where did you get the idea of that? Adding the 3M into the
drawstring?
Drawstrings, man.
My favorite brands always had their own drawstring, and it was something unique to them. And so for me, I wanted to have my own, and you know, I wanted it to be longer because like it's a cooler look to me. And throwing the 3M on there, it's just an extra pop. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. I like that shit.
The reflective material, like it's just something extra. It's like, damn, like especially when you take pictures, it's like, yeah, that's cold.
Nah, for real. So what's your speaking of your favorite brands, what are your favorite brands?
Right now, ironically, I have like tunnel vision because I don't ever want to let other things like cloud my
thinking process.
Yeah, my thinking process, like my creativity.
Creativity and shit. Yeah, that's
I'm very closed off in that lane. So
sound like a rapper right now.
It's just how it works for me.
No, I feel it though. I mean, it's the same way. I feel like with certain shit that I do is just like now since I've been fucking with music and I've been managing, I don't like listening to other people because I don't want to kind of like jump on their bandwagon or try to do something that they did. I want to be original as possible.
Exactly, and that's exactly why I don't really pay attention to much. So if people try to say, you know, oh, this is that, it's like, honestly, bro, I've never even seen that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But no, as far as my favorites, got to give it to Fear of God. Fear of God is probably my favorite. It's always a toss-up, but Fear of God with Jerry Lorenzo, everything he's got going. Ruigi, like everything they put out is crazy. I love Pierre Moss. You know, Kirby, John Raymond. He's amazing over there. And then, of course, anything Virgil does. So whether it's Off-White or or Louis.
Yeah, he's the fucking man, bro.
Pyrex.
So it's just crazy to me, like how you're tapped in and you know these designers by their first names. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing them like personally, but you're tapped into where you know these designers. And I feel like a lot of people like they get clothes just to buy clothes because it looks good. You know what I'm saying? But you probably actually buy clothes because you fuck with the people that's actually making it, right? So when it comes to just your brand, right? What is the market per se, right? Some people have sportswear, some people want the urban wear or the, let's just say the black wear, or, you know, wherever's going on.
Yeah.
What is your market? Who's your market?
Well, I like to classify mine as like athleisure. So, you know what I'm saying? You're athletic, but you know, still lounging. So you got the sweatsuits and things like that. You know, the sports tees or basketball shorts, hats, things like that. So like, I like to put it in that box. And then I also like almost mentally I call it like street luxury. So it's still street. You can still, you know, everybody around can afford it as well as it being what's tapped in, but it's still luxurious in the fact of like I'm paying attention to the details, like you know, people's you know, opinions necessarily. Like if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But I love Hocus Pocus, so I'm putting this tee out. You know what I'm saying? And
being part of this new team with OverseasFits, I think it's gonna be something great for you because like how you said, you're gonna use this as your marketing tool for your brand. And I think, bro, no lie, and I'm saying this shit because I just know, like, your shit gonna skyrocket, bro. Like, if it's not by the end of this year or something, like beginning of next year or whatever, like your shit is gonna skyrocket, bro.
Right.
For
real,
real,
ready.
for real.
I'm ready.
For real, for real.
Yes, I mean, even with like the collabs and everything, I'm trying to, you know, I'm always open to collab and see where that takes me and everything. But yeah, man, I'm ready. Like even the 702 collab, that one was, you know, with CJ Watson.
Yeah.
That one is, you know, that was love. Like, I had to make something for the city because my brand myself, I really didn't make a lot of Las Vegas based things. The first time I ever put Las Vegas on a t-shirt was the Thomas and Mack tee. So,
oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
So
okay.
that was the first time I did it, and it even felt weird, but we had to make something, like another little something for the city. You know?
No, and again, right, I think that, I think you not being so city-based, right, is actually kind of like a good thing for the future.
Right.
Because I think my mind's wandering all over the place because I got so much shit to say. But I think because of that, though, right, I think that's one of the reasons why you're going to skyrocket. Because you're not just trying to focus on local.
Right.
You're thinking of outside the box.
Absolutely.
You're talking about more people. But I think that...
Thinking of overseas.
Yeah, overseas. Thank you. But I think also, that's probably why a lot of people in Vegas are not up on it. But I think that's kind of dope because when they do get up on it, you're going to be so much in your bag with the shit, you feel me?
Crazy.
That can't nobody, they're not going to deny that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a plus, it's a minus, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's going to be a plus in the future.
For sure. And I'm welcoming. Anytime you want to jump on the bandwagon, I'm with it.
Right. For real.
I'm open for it. I'm a welcome you with open arms because I'm just appreciative of any person that has copped anything or any person I talk to. I always sincerely, like, I'll tell them, I'll thank them, like, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate you, like, more than anything for believing in this, you know what I'm saying, because this is my art, you know what I'm saying, so I really feel a way about it, and when somebody feels a way about it themselves to purchase it or support it in any way, not even necessarily making a purchase, but supporting it, you know, in any fashion of it, I'm very thankful.
No,
forever grateful,
real.
forever thankful.
And like I said, bro, I seen the growth. Like, I remember we chopped it up one time. I think you came to like my people Airbnb one time, and you dropped off a hoodie and shit. And I think we was outside just chopping it up about business and shit for like damn near an hour, just you know what I'm saying, automatically. So, and I take those type of talks, you feel what I'm saying? I take that shit, I put that in my memory bank too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody to know, like, oh, me and Rich, but we know what we talked about. We know, you know what I'm saying? So that type of shit, I put in my memory bank, and I'll be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So that was another reason why I came out and I had to reach out to you to even do this interview, because I know what you going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and you chopped it up. And like I said, bro, nigga can't put on Vegas, bro, without putting on real Vegas niggas that's doing shit for the city.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's really grinding, putting in his work. So regardless, like, I had to get you on the show. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, you can find me on Instagram at OverseasFits_ran.
Boy Ran, OverseasFits 92. With my boy Coach Dooney. Behind the lights, Blue Clock Media. You already know.
And all that hating, that's what Satan for. And all that waiting, that's what losing about. And the words you say, they only come out of
Yeah.